Well, I suppose the concept for M&P really came from my own passion for cars. I bought my first car when I was 14. It was 2 years before I could legally drive, but I had to have it, and I spent $150 for my lawn mowing money to buy this old 1954 Ford Crestline. And that was kind of the start of it. I was really hooked. I really can't remember a time when I wasn't really passionate about cars. And it was around 2007 that I decided I really wanted to work for myself, and I quit working in the automotive industry, and we launched Morgan's and Phillips as a brand. And since then, it's just been kind of a wild roller coaster. We ended up working with Shelby American and became a licensee with them early on. I think that was 2010. And we've been trusted with this incredible heritage of the Shelby American brand. And that's so exciting and so cool to be able to work with companies and brands like that. And since then, we've worked with Gulf Oil, and we have Fiat and Dodge and Ram Truck, and we've done private label work for some of the biggest brands in the world. I mean, we've done stuff for Coach. I mean, it's really wild to see how this little dream of a clothing company that was hyper-focused on my own passion has become a brand that's sold all over the world. And it's really wild to think that we work with some of the biggest companies in the world to tell their story. And that's, I think, why they trust us, is that they know all of our clothes have a story behind them. They have a reason for existence. They have a purpose. Whether it's our Tamagawa Speedway shirt, which is based on the first automotive racetrack in Japan, or our Carroll Shelby School of High Performance Driving shirt, which is based on an actual program that Carroll Shelby had back in the 60s. It's just a next level of authenticity that I think most clothing companies don't put into their product. And for the majority of consumers, we know that they don't really care. If the graphic looks cool, if it looks fun, if they like it, they'll probably buy it. But for us, everything has to have purpose behind it and story, and it's important to kind of almost, in a way, carry on the legacy of a lot of these places and this history that's so unique to the automotive world. It's pretty wild and very humbling to think that less than 10 years ago we were hand printing and hand drawing single shirts for local retail customers, and now we have customers all over the world, and we're working with some of the biggest, most iconic brands in the automotive world, and to be trusted with their heritage and their logos and their branding is incredible. And we're really excited for what the next 10 years has to hold. Morgan & Phillips has so much more to show, and there's a lot of new product coming out that I think is going to really impress people.